Okay, so this is the next thing we want to do. You see, just comparisons of circles, lines. So let's go to a new document, Control N, and select parts. Then change your name from IPS to MMGS. Then you click on Sketch, then select Sketch in Sketch. In this case, we'll pick top plane. So now the first thing I want us to do is that we're going to select rectangle 2, because basically what we have is like a rectangle with curved edges. So let's just pick a random rectangle. Then we smart dimension this. Let's make the full length here is 280. This square, so here's also 280. Okay, then the next thing we have, let me fit this to screen. The next thing we have is circles at each end. So pick your circle tool, just draw random circles. Draw random circles. Then you take your small dimension tool. Each circle has a diameter of 40. So you can do that thing that's we used to do. So here is 40. Then you move from small dimension. You select the object, hold your control key, select the other ones that you want to have the same diameter. Then click on equal. So everything is now 40, 40, 40. I don't know why it's showing this. So that is very strange. Okay, so the next thing is each of them are at a distance of 40 from the side. So small dimension, distance from here to here is 40. Because I put it in diagonal, it's going to automatically adjust it. So if you check, distance from here to here is also 40. So we'll do things for all of them. From here to here is 40. From here to here is 40. From here to here is 40. Okay, then the next thing we have is we have circles that are coming at the side here. And okay, so let's use a center line so we can get that midpoint. So we have like a line, let's see somewhere here. Let me do that again. Selecting your center line, just draw a random line. Same thing on this side, draw a random line. Then you take your small dimension to the distance between the center line and the end of this rectangle is meant to be 10. So it's the same thing on both sides. So here is from here to here is 10. From here to here is 10. Then the next thing we have is we have a circle that has the same center but a radius of 54, meaning that the diameter is 108. So you take your circle to following this blue line till the point of intersection, then just draw a random circle, following the blue line again till they meet this point. So smart dimension, each of them is 108, so 108. You can do that same equal circle, select the circle, hold your control key, select the second one, they make it equal. Then they are all on the same line with the center, so you can select the center, hold the control key, click on the center of all these other ones and make them horizontal, so it's automatically dimensioned. This dimensioning method of using horizontal and vertical are things that are just newly discovered. So those are some ways that you can do all these things. So basically our drawing is coming out. Let's trim off some things so it makes it like clearer. Here is no longer here, this part is no longer here, here is out, and here is out. So it's coming out the way it's meant to be. So the next thing we need to do is focus on this other parts at the bottom and at the top. So now they're like parts that are coming in. So let's do something like this. We have a circle that's following this central line. Then same thing here, following the central line. Then we'll smart dimension them. Their diameters are 40. So here is 40. This one is also 40. I actually just realized that I don't even have to do that. Remember that this one was also 40, so I can just click on this circle I dimensioned before, hold my control key, click on this one, and put equal. So they are all 42. Then the distance from this center to this point is 90. From this center to this point is also 90, making a total of 180. Then you can now do that thing I did before and make it vertical. Select this center, hold your control key, select the centers of the others, then make vertical. So it's automatically defined. The next thing that we have is we have lines coming from the sides of the circles to the bottom. So you can use your center line tool actually. Using center line, I'll just draw. Let me do that again. I'll draw two random lines coming down on each side. So escape. Let me do that again. Escape. Do that again. Escape. Do that again. Escape. So what we have here, this line or this point where it's cutting in is at a distance of 50 from the center. So use your smart dimension to from here to this line also be 50. This line from here to the second line as well also be 50. Then for the smaller ones, the inner ones, the distance from the center to that end should be 10. Let me do this on top. From here to this line should be 10. And the distance from here to this line should be 10. Okay, so that's that. So the next thing we have is we also have lines cutting through. I'm using the center line just so that I can have a point I want to actually draw on. So escape that. I'll do the same thing here. I can use normal line honestly, but I just decided to use center line. So but I just want to have that consistency, so let me use the center line instead. Okay, so I can escape that. So the distance of that center line to the bottom is said to be 10. So you take your smart dimension tool, then from here to here is 10. From here to here is 10. Okay, so if you check, the distance from this line to this line should be 40 automatically, which is also what we have in the drawing. So now we can now use our actual line tools and actually do what we need to do. So it's normal line tool. We have a line coming from here, stopping at this point, coming to this point, then stopping at the circumference of this circle. Escape. Same thing on the other side. We have a line coming from here, coming down, following here, stopping at the circumference of the circle. Escape. Same thing at the bottom. We have a line coming from here, entering here, continue, just tracing out our line. Escape. Line tool again. We have a line coming from here straight to here, pulling here, then touching the circumference of the circle, escape. So we're basically done. So now let's trim off all these excess parts so you can actually see what we've done. You trim off here, trim off here, trim off here. Let's also start by deleting all the center lines. We don't need them anymore. So delete, delete, so that our drawing can be clearer. Delete. This one as well, delete. This line as well, delete. This line as well, this line as well, delete. So that is no longer defined, but we can always dimension all this to be defined later. So let's continue what we're doing. So this line too is deleted, and this line as well, delete. So we can have a clearer view. Then here, let's trim off the unnecessary parts. We don't need this part. We don't need this part. We don't need this line. So this is basically what we have. So let me leave my trim tool and now let's try and define this. So with our small dimension tool, relate the center of this one to the side of this one. Let's see, 10. Basically everything that's removed when we trimmed off those lines is what I'm putting back. So it should automatically give us what we need. Okay, so almost done here. Okay, what else can I relate? Okay, let me also do this part. So I'm just trying to give them their distances back that I removed when I trimmed. Okay, so let me see the distance from here to here is this. What else can I do? Here to here. Okay, yes. So I don't need this. So now I'm basically just trying to relate all the sides, giving them their lengths and everything that I removed before when I trimmed. So from here to here is 10. From here to here is 50. From here to here is 100. From here to here is already given, so from here to this point is already given as well. What else can I define? Let me try from this bottom part. So here to here is 50. From here to this line is 50 as well. Okay, let me delete. Okay, I've seen it. Let me delete this dimension and instead just give it for each small dimension. From here to this center is 50. And from here to here is this. From here to here. From this point to this center. Okay. From this point to this center. So everything is fully defined. I just related it to the centers of these circles are already defined, or the main center. So with that we can extrude our surface because we have drawn out Oh, I forgot something. Remember that here was curved. So let me quickly do that. So I have circles at this point. They are automatically going to be 40 by the time I'm done, because I'm just picking the center. The distance there is automatically 40 already. So I don't have to adjust myself. Just make it touch the side. Click the center and make it touch the side. So everything's already defined. Let me just trim off those places again. I will just trim off all the circles. So when I don't have to start stopping myself over trying to define again. But let me see. See, that's exactly what I didn't want. So I can actually extrude and not select those outer parts. So I'm not going to stress myself again. Imagine after dimensioning since, so you will now come and say, I forgot to do this thing. You now have to start dimensioning again to make it defined. That's a lot of work. So just come to your features, extruded board space, just select only this internal part, and then the height of this is 20, so change it to 20 and press enter. See, all those extra parts at the side have gone because I already selected this enter part. Then we have circles that are projecting out, so just take your sketch to circle to click on the plane that you want to work on. Then look for the center of the circles. Same thing for this one. You draw circles for all of them. Okay, let me try and find that center point. Okay, seeing you. When you're drawing the circle for, you can just like check for the center point. It makes it easier. Escape. Let me do that again. So you're just drawing those circles out. Okay, that's basically going to extrude cylinder. So let's smart dimension just one. So this one has a diameter of 60, and this one has a diameter of 40. Change to 40. Then you just remove from smart dimension to select the center, the circumference of one of the circles, the one you dimensioned. Hold your control key, the ones that meant to have the same dimension, select them, and then click on equal. So they are all equal, then tick on it. Same thing for this external one, select it, then hold your control key, select the outer circles, select all of them, and click on equal. So everything is dimensioned. So just go to your features, extruded board space. Everything else, the computer will automatically select what they believe that you want to actually extrude. So the height of this is 5, so I'll just put 5, change to 5. So I'm done. That's all. So now let me color this surface. So let me say the full, picking my appearance that has pencils, boss extrude, so it's the full thing that will color, because majority of it is actually green. So maybe not this shade of green, but green is green after all. Let's just leave it like this. Then there are some parts that are purple, so let's do purple first. So let's see, here is purple. So face 1, then change it to purple. Inside here is also purple. Inside here is purple. Here is purple. Inside here is purple. Inside here is purple. 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 The side is purple. The sides of all of them are purple. So let me quickly do that. Okay, then what else is there? Let's see the back. Okay. Then what else do we have? I think those are all the pieces that are purple. Just blue and red that remain. So let's do that. So blue and red. So here is blue. Sorry, red. So face 1. Picking your face 1 under your appearance with pencil. So just click on the red you want. And select here red. Same thing on the other side. Red, red. Then the other pieces are blue at these tops here. So let's select them. Face 1. blue, 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 and blue. Click tick. So let's see it in the view it's meant to be in. So this is it. We are done. That's it. These things I'm done with ease, so you don't have to stress yourself.